Tonight we take a look at the Colors for Cancer event here at the Plains, the campus litter cleanup event, and scooters being banned inside of the campus buildings.
Stay tuned for footage of Elon Musk's SpaceX rocket that exploded, more on Andrew Lester pleading guilty to shooting a teenage boy, and take a look at a man throwing a fit because of a disruptive tiny passenger on the plane.
All of that and more coming up. Good evening, and you're watching Eagle Eye News at 6. I'm Kensley Davis.
And I'm Mackenzie Parson. The Colors for the Cancer event included a 1-mile run through Auburn's beautiful campus with a burst of colored powder at the finish line.
Mackenzie, I must know, what was your favorite part of covering this event?
I thought it was so wholesome to be able to see people running for their family members that were affected by cancer.
Well, let's just take a look.
On Saturday, April 15th at 6 p.m., the Relay for Life organization hosted their Colors for Cancer color run. The event included food, t-shirts, games, and even Obby made an appearance. The actual run started at 6:30 p.m. and runners made their way through Auburn University's campus for a 1-mile tribute for those affected by cancer. At the finish line, runners were sprinkled with colored powders, adding a unique and fun touch to the event. I'm Mackenzie Parson reporting from Colors for Cancer, and today I'm here with Nathan. So Nathan, can you tell me a little bit about why you decided to come out and run today?
It was actually my girlfriend. She was like, hey, do you want to do this? And I was like, sure, why not? I was running for cancer. My grandma is a survivor of breast cancer, and I've got other teachers and stuff that are survivors of breast cancer, so it's cool to support that.
That's awesome. Thank you. All proceeds will go directly to the American Cancer Organization for Cancer Research and Aid. I'm reporter Mackenzie Parson on the Colors for Cancer Eagle Eye TV.
Eagle Eye TV's very own Jenny Jordan got an exclusive look at the campus litter cleanup event at the Upper Quad Lawn. This event encourages Auburn students to clean up through the hours of 9 a.m. to 6:30. Over to you, Jenny.
The rainy days finally seem like they are behind us, which means that Auburn's campus is filled with things to do in the sunshine. What better way to celebrate Earth Month and Auburn's beautiful campus than by keeping it clean? Today, Auburn University's Waste Reduction and Recycling Department hosted a campus litter cleanup event in front of the Quad Center on the Upper Quad Lawn. This event began at 9 a.m. this morning and goes until 6:30 p.m. tonight. The event provided trash bags and gloves for students and members of the community to help pick up trash on Auburn's campus. The department gave out snacks, buttons, and even prizes like a hydro flask for those that participated in the event. Don't forget to celebrate Earth Day this Saturday, April 22nd, and make sure to follow Auburn's Waste Reduction and Recycling Department's Instagram at AU_recycles. For Eagle Eye TV, I'm Jenny Jordan.
The Student Center serves as a home away from home here at Auburn University. It's a place to debrief after a hectic day of classes and even a place to get some work done. Thanks to the Auburn University Board of Trustees, who approved last week's proposal to enhance the front entrance of the Student Center by providing more open space and a permanent figure of the iconic mascot Obby. Some additional amenities include an outdoor study area, a gathering area, and green spaces. Tweet us what you think about the new additions to the Student Center at Eagle Eye TV.
The Bill and Carol Ham Amphitheater will have Grammy Award winners perform at their annual Alabama Artists Festival. If you're interested in attending, be in attendance on Saturday, April 29th. To your luck, this event is free of charge and will feature an eclectic mix of Alabama's finest and most celebrated musicians. The performances will be by Blind Boys of Alabama, John Paul White, pop phenomenon Ellie Dew, and contemporary jazz by Eric Essex.
Involvement Ambassador Lydia Wiedetz is updating us on more ways to get involved on campus before the summer starts. Over to you, Lydia.
For Eagle Guys, my name is Lydia Wiedetz, and I'm here with your involvement update. UPC has lots of fun events planned this week. On Wednesday, April 26th, they are hosting Night at the Museum at the Jewel Collins Smith Museum. From 6 to 8 p.m., join them to celebrate the end of the academic year with the community. Also, on Thursday, April 27th, UPC is showing Puss in Boots: The Last Wish in Jordan-Hare Stadium. Gate 1 opens at 7 p.m. and the movie starts at 7:30 p.m. Make sure you grab your friends and head to Jordan-Hare. BSU is hosting a finals study night on Wednesday, April 26th from 5 to 7 p.m. in the Melton Student Center. Join their academic success committee and study for your final exams. ISO is hosting their social hour every Friday at 4 p.m. in the Melton Student Center 3rd floor lobby. Be sure to check it out, meet some friends, and enjoy some delicious food. My last update for today is to be sure to check out organization days on Haley Concourse every Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. to stay up to date on ways that you can get involved throughout this semester. And just as a reminder, AU Involve has information about everything going on around campus, so I encourage y'all to check that out for more involvement opportunities. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to an involvement ambassador at involve@auburn.edu. Thanks guys, and War Eagle.
Coming up, a weather update by our very own Joe Champagne, e-scooters being banned on campus, the new Auburn Theater play coming soon, and there's a new dean in town. Find out who it is. Coming up, you're watching Eagle Eye TV.
Good evening, Auburn. Joe Champagne here with your weather update for this week. All of us have been experiencing some weather recently here in Lee County. As you can see, here today we reached into the low 80s and we will continue to see that into tomorrow. As we look into the weekend, the clouds move in, getting us into the low 70s with the low to mid 50s at night. Looking into next week, those weather patterns continue to stay with a 70% chance on Wednesday. Be prepared for the midweek showers and have a great weekend, everybody. War Eagle.
Are you an e-scooter user? Unfortunately, e-scooters inside of campus buildings are now prohibited. The university policy encourages the use of safe and sustainable transportation modes around campus. Some reminders are scooters should avoid parking in front of building entrances, don't leave the scooter in common areas, and don't chain your scooters to fixtures or furniture inside campus buildings. Safe riding.
SGA Representative Lucy Alford has the Senate recaps for this week. Take a look.
Hi everyone, my name is Lucy Alford and I serve as the Senate Pro Tempore. This week in Senate, we passed a commendation for Dr. Taffy Benson Clayton. We also passed bills to confirm the new SGA directors and cabinet. The future orders of business include a bill establishing a Veterans Affairs Special Committee, a bill allocating funds to UPC's Earth Day event, confirmations of cabinet positions, Miss Auburn Chief of Staff confirmations, Organizations Board confirmations, and that's all from me right now. But if you have any feedback, please find SGA on Instagram and utilize Auburn Answers. Senate meets every Monday at 7:30 p.m. in the Melton Student Center, room 2222, and all are welcome to come and speak. See y'all next week.
For those of you who enjoy dancing with family and friends, the Auburn University Theater and Dance will conclude its 2022-23 season in Dance with and Dance. Auburn faculty and choreographers Adrian Wilson and Jerry Dickey honor the labor of generations of Auburn dancers and the dream of the countless possibilities for the future. The show will take approximately 1 hour and 20 minutes. If you want to buy your tickets, go to the Department of Theater and Dance's ticketing page.
There's a new dean in town, and he goes by the name of Mario Eden. He will serve as the dean of Samuel Ginn College of Engineering starting on May 15th. This was a very competitive position. Applicants and applications were received from across the country. Eden has an extensive resume, including master's and doctoral degrees in chemical engineering from the Technical University of Denmark in 1999 and 2002. His expertise and research is on simulation, design, integration, and optimization. Eden describes this new position as one of the greatest blessings of his life, and we are so excited to see what he does at the College of Engineering. When we come back, a sports update from Faith Richardson that you don't want to miss, the footage of the SpaceX rocket exploding, and more updates on the black teen who was shot by Andrew Lester. You're watching Eagle Eye TV at 6.
Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. I'm Faith Richardson, here to update you with everything sports. Auburn basketball has lost one of their 3 2024 class commits. 6'11" center Peyton Marshall has opened his recruitment as of last Friday, allegedly due to staff changes. Assistant coach Wes Flanagan has left the Auburn staff to head over to Ole Miss. Flanagan has been dominant in the recruiting game during his 5 years with head coach Bruce Pearl. In other basketball news, congratulations to Walker Kessler, Auburn alum, who is nominated for the NBA's Rookie of the Year. He ended up coming in 3rd place with an average of 9.2 points and 8.4 rebounds. Congratulations, Walker Kessler. In other news, the spring transfer portal opened Saturday, and TJ Finley had some words about Auburn's head coaches being open to bringing in quarterbacks from the portal. Former head coach Brian Harsin named Finley the starting quarterback for the 2022 season. Well, after the A-Day game, new head coach Hugh Freeze made it sound like Finley is not the guy to run the offense this upcoming season. Finley referred to having both Calzada and Ashford being brought in after finishing the previous season as a slap in the face that you don't believe in what you already have. He confirms that his heart is in Auburn, but transferring as a grad transfer after graduating in June is still an option, but only if another school has a better situation for me and my family. We'll have to see where things go, but it looks like to me the past 2 years, Finley's style has not been able to fit into the Auburn offense. But considering the coaching staff being moved around left and right, I'm not even sure what our offense style is at this point. Our softball team won the series this past weekend against number 13 LSU 2-1. Eagle Eye TV, Jakai Spikes has more on the opening series.
It was a beautiful day with a high of 70 degrees out on J.B. Moore Field. The game started at 5 o'clock against the LSU Tigers. Fans began to trickle in, going to the concessions and getting some fresh snacks. Both teams wore navy blue in honor of LSU teammate Kenai Jervis, who passed because of cancer. Number 9, Maddie Pinta pinched with a strong arm, causing outfield Sierra Briggs and Allie Wheeler to strike out 3. At the bottom of the first inning, LSU pitcher Alice Capone threw some for Auburn, although Lindsey Garcia honored to the left side of the field, getting a home run for the Auburn Tigers. LSU's number 14, Carly Petty, hit the ball to the outer right field, advancing to the second base. LSU's fast pitch ball wasn't too hard for Isis Trevette as she advances to second base. Auburn's batter, KK McCrary, grounded out to shortstop, causing Isis Trevette to sprint to home base, getting a score for the Auburn Tigers. Number 8, LSU Savannah Stewart single to the right field. The LSU Tigers single to the right side, advancing to second base off a wild pitch. The LSU Tigers kept fighting, trying to get a home run. Number 77, Bree Ellis got a shortstop, and she's safe. At the top of the 7th inning, LSU Sierra Briggs scored 2 points. Auburn wins this home game, leaving the score at 5-2 against the LSU Tigers. This is Eagle Eye TV, Jakai Spikes.
A huge congratulations to Maddie Penta, who was selected for the top 25 finalists for Softball Collegiate Player of the Year. Penta is ranked 3rd in the country for 224 strikeouts and is the first Auburn pitcher in 13 years to hold over 200 strikeouts in back-to-back seasons. The list of finalists will get narrowed down May 3rd to 10 athletes, so be sure to keep an eye out for Maddie's name. Tuesday at Plainsman Park was Bark in the Park. I couldn't help but be a little distracted by all the cute dogs that were in the park. But the baseball boys did pull out a nice win against Samford. Shortstop Cole Foster had himself a fun night out there with a home run, 2 bases stolen, and 3 runs scored. For the first time since late March, Auburn has finally walked less than 4 batters in one night. The first 3 pitchers were true freshmen who seemed to have gotten the job done. Head coach Butch Thompson said, this trio is getting closer to getting what needs to be done. It's important how Auburn finalizes the conference slate with hope of at least 14 conference wins to secure an SEC spot in this year's field of 64. Our next series starts tomorrow at home against Mississippi State. That's all we have for sports tonight. For more Auburn sports, follow our Twitter at EETV_sports. I'm Faith Richardson in War Eagle.
On Thursday, Elon Musk's SpaceX launched for the first time their new giant Starship rocket. People cheered near by trying to get a good look at the rocket taking off.
What you're about to see is the moment that the Space Z Starship, the biggest and most powerful rocket ever built, launched and then failed before completing its first test.
One that everything after clearing the tower was icing on the cake.
Everyone here absolutely pumped to clear the pad and make it this far into the test flight, the first integrated.
Andrew Lester, an 84-year-old man, recently pled not guilty in the case of shooting Ralph Yarl, a black teen who accidentally showed up at the wrong home.
Very unfortunate. And the grandson of the 84-year-old man is speaking out in an interview with CNN Don Lemon about his grandfather's crime and his, quote, racist tendencies.
Take a look.
I believe he holds racist tendencies and beliefs. I feel like a lot of people of that generation are caught up in this 24-hour news cycle of fear and paranoia perpetuated by some other news stations, and he was fully into that, sit and watch Fox News all day, every day, blaring in his living room. And I think that stuff really kind of reinforces this negative view of minority groups and leads people to be a little, doesn't necessarily lead people to be racist, but it reinforces and galvanizes racist people and their beliefs.
Coming up, find out what national day it is and take a look at the viral video of a man upset about a baby crying on his flight.
Soon after, we reveal Lee County Pet of the Week that we can't wait to meet. Don't go anywhere, you're watching Eagle Eye TV. Have you ever heard the saying, the more you look like someone, the more you are to resemble them?
Yes, I actually have. I wonder if we're starting to look alike.
I don't know if we're starting to look alike, but we sure do act alike.
With that, Mackenzie, we're halfway there. If you don't resemble someone, this day might just be for you. Search your closet for the perfect look to celebrate National Lookalike Day on April 20th. Hey, tell that baby to be quiet. You're messing up my show.
Kensley, there's no baby here. I think you may be thinking about the video that just went viral on all socials.
Oh yeah, when the passenger had an epic meltdown over a baby crying on the flight.
Take a look.
It's bad enough on the ground.
If we could keep that down a little bit.
You can get the baby out of here.
But up in the air, it can turn a grown man into a crybaby.
We are in a tin can with a baby in a echo chamber.
It was a total meltdown when told to lower his voice.
Lower that baby's voice.
The passenger shooting the video, Mark Grabowski, couldn't stifle a smile.
I paid for a ticket too. Have a comfortable flight.
A Southwest flight from Baltimore to Fort Lauderdale was circling due to bad weather. Mark says the baby had been crying for about half an hour when the unidentified passenger blew up. So were people on the plane with him or against him?
Everyone was pretty much against him.
Online commenters split. The only baby on that flight is the grown adult having a petulant meltdown versus bro said the quiet part out loud. Very loud, what a flight attendant said.
Because you're yelling. So is the baby!
The woman traveling with the ranting passenger put her head in her hand. The crying baby was distanced from the irate guy.
They took him to the front and people gave up their seats.
The plane was diverted to Orlando. Orlando police told CNN he was not arrested. Southwest said, "We appreciate the patience of our other customers on board who had to experience such unacceptable behavior." The rant felt familiar to one poster. "I can see Samuel L. Jackson saying those lines.
I have had it with these motherfucking snakes."
But at least snakes are quiet, though not the passengers. Jeannie Mose, CNN.
You're yelling. So is the baby!
New York.
Did that any extra to yell? Okay.
Visit the shelter today to meet this special guy. Joe is eager to show you how amazing and adorable he can be. Just look at that face.
He enjoys exploring and is constantly looking for a new place to take a snooze. He loves being near you and reminding you just how much he cares about you.
Joe is 2 years old, neutered, vaccinated, and microchipped. He is FIV negative, and his adoption fee is $125.
Apply online for him today. We're out of time, but for more Auburn news, head over to our website, eagleeyeauburn.com. Stay tuned for our last show of the semester next Thursday at 6. I'm Kensley Davis.
And I'm Mackenzie Parson. Make sure you check out our social media pages. Thank you for watching, and War Eagle.